Hi, Gloria Lybecker here with Healing You. I'm curious, have you ever experienced life as being so full and complex that there's hardly enough space within yourself to even take a breath? Oh boy. Or maybe you experience so many differing things that are vying for your attention that you can barely even think, let alone be able to stay present and in choice about what you attend to in the next moment. How do you live in congruence with your own personal values? And are you in full choice around what you are about in life? I notice within my being a complexity of sensations, emotions, protective impulses. There's inner images, stories, and a fluctuating ability to truly stay present to my full experience in a given moment. And I am noticing how my growing ability to track my own variety of experience within myself and while relating to others, how it enables me to feel more alive, more vibrant, and in full choice around whatever I am about. I remember one summer, it brought me the opportunity to transition into a different schedule with Rylan, the one who's my youngest son. And I remember when I looked at my schedule, I sensed there was a tension in my shoulders that radiated up my neck, as there was a part of me that wondered how on earth I could possibly be able to maintain the flow of my work. So pausing for just a moment, remember I turned slightly, and then I could feel the warmth of my essential self, acknowledging just how much I love what I do. So a few needs that are met for me in the flow of my work are for inspiration, joy, meaning and purpose, as well as contributing to the lives of others. Rylan was 13 at the time, and he was growing quickly into being a young man. His voice was deepening, and he stood nearly as tall as me. And I remember feeling a clutch in my gut when I acknowledged just how, all too soon, he would be grown and ready to spread his wings to follow his own inner knowing, just as his older siblings already had. My eyes tear up remembering just how each of my children grew so quickly, and the opportunities to join with them, they became less frequent. And at the time, I remember my chest, it swelled with a fierce love for each one of my children. And I deliberately chose to be about enjoying every moment that I had to join with them, especially Rylan, during those very formative years as he developed into an adult. And as I set my resolve, I took a deep cleansing breath. And I felt my throat constricted, and then it released as I became clear and focused. And I smiled to myself and felt so much gratitude for this new awareness. So there's a complexity that my essential self holds while acknowledging the varying degrees of consciousness within me. There's the physical, the emotional, the biochemical, the mental, and the one that breathes across them all. The timeless spiritual aspects of my sense of self. Just wondering, I remember wondering how would I navigate the waters of life with the one who is my youngest son. The analogy that came to me in the moment, excuse me, it was as if I was at the top of a mountain pass and I was preparing to glide down through the glaciers of ice and snow, and I'd be sensing my way. It was a direct descent into an experience, direct experiencing, mindfully exhilarating in choice with each opening of the way, and choosing to live in relationship in the now. This way of being requires diligence and consistent self-care in order to stay present. Yet when we take the time we need to attend to our own growth and development of self, we end up becoming more and more available to accompany others, especially our children. And that is what I'm most passionate about. So thanks for being on this journey with me today. Healing you.